Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to take a look at my 6-star gold Randy Savage NWO. So he got a rework, and I looked at the rework and I'm like, okay, I'm taking him gold. I don't like my tricksters at all. I've made no secret of that. Trickster's my least favorite feuding class. So let's take a look at Macho. So first off, I don't have his gear. I can't ever get his gear. I don't really care though. 2 more of each would be nice, but whatever. Not the end of the world. Along with him getting reworked, the moment also got reworked. What we care about here is in particular, all color gems do 200% more damage, and then 1500% more damage from columns and rows. This is kind of nice too. So this is what it is maxed. Mine is maxed, so here we go. And yeah, there's that. So I'm going to use a couple different straps because I haven't decided where I'm going to end with him yet. But this is 100% strap to start with. It's Trish's strap. They could theoretically share this, but these plates do nothing for him. So this is 100% strap with no plates, Fury 2s, etc., etc., etc. The moves. These are the three that I like that have been reworked. Knee drop, 5 MP. Oh, mine is also filled stars max levels. You can see I put a bunch of stuff into them. The only thing I haven't done is level these moves, which I don't care about. Knee drop, 5 MP black move, 34k damage, make 12 random gems into column breaks. Back elbow smash, 5 MP black move, deal 34k damage and make 12 random gems into row breaks. And then 5 MP purple diving double axe handle, deal 59k damage, increase the damage of all your gems by 50% for 1 turn. If you have Mellow, 4 purple, 4 black, and then 1 for your turn, you're loaded in feud like this. I have Farouk for column break gems. He generates 3 more, which gives me, between Rabbit and McDonough, 18 and 15. That's 33. Column break and row break gems total. Should allow us to break the board most of the time. Speaking of Rabbit, 40% more on the reds, 3 more rows, 40% more on the blacks, 3 more rows. So that's what this is looking like with 100% strap. Let's get out here and do some gameplay. I'll do a couple matches with 100. Then I have a 60% strap with no plates. I'll put that on. And during the process of this, I'm going to try and decide who gets the 100 because they use different plates, Savage or Trish. This is nice. We have a row break, only 1 column going up though, which is not nice because when you do your breaks, ideally you would have a bunch, but we also have this. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the row break after buffing the gems, but let's take a look. Yellow column, 922, black, what's that, 941, purples, 1.2 million. So they basically turn into like really big multiply gems. Let's hit the booth. 1.4, 1.9, 940, 1.3, right? And then let's go ahead and blow up the board. For 52 million damage with 100% strap, no plates. Trickster-wise, that's pretty good. It's also really fast, and it's Mherex proof. So, you know I like that. Let's run it again, because there's going to be some variances here, depending what the board looks like, you know, how many loot box gems, etc., etc. The bulk of the damage is coming from those row and cross breaks, though, because they're 1500%. So there's multiple different plates we could use on this. I'm sure you're thinking of them in your head. There's a bunch of different plate combos. I won't be trying them all because this is my account, but we can definitely take a look at a couple. Again, 51 million. So full stars, max levels, this setup, 100% strap. You can expect about 50 million damage, I think, on the safe side, but you got to fill his stars, maxes levels, 100% strap, all that. Let's take a look at a 60%er. I have a decent amount of strap parts, so I don't mind doing this. Not a 30, 60. So this is with a 60 and no plates. This is a horrible board. Look at all these loot box gems. Absolutely terrible. So this is going to be the low end of what you can hit. We're going to row break this. We got 2 columns, so that's definitely going to do it for us. It should. I should never say definitely, but yeah. 44 million damage with about as bad a board as you can get. It's about as bad as you're going to do, to be honest. That was absolutely horrendous. Also, that 50% gem reduction will be nice, considering how much damage he does in getting them towards the threshold if you don't have plates. So that one wasn't a really good indicator of the 60% strap because of how bad it was. This should be much better. We're definitely going to take this. Right there looks pretty okay to me. Oh, this is pretty good too. Let's just not overthink it. We'll take that. It's fine. Did I forget to use the buff? I think I forgot to use the buff because I was too busy looking at the board. Wouldn't surprise me. We'll do one more. Because I believe he was doing about 45 for me when I ran it prior. Make about a 5 million difference between that 60 and 100% strap, I think is about what it did. Which is definitely noticeable. And the reason I kind of want to make that comparison is there's a particular plate that adds 50% that a lot of people have. And I kind of want to use the 100 strap in that plate just because a lot of people have it. I mean, I think ideally, yeah, it actually makes a big difference, huh? We're hitting for 40 million. That makes a big difference, that strap. I think ideally, I want to run one more actually. Probably, honestly, a drip plate would be the best, like the original drip, because you're going to get 14 gems, your whole board of multiplies. It's not going to add any extra time. You have the 50% gem boost buff on top of it. I feel like original drip plate, probably the best to just put on, not add extra time, and be done with it. I don't use mine anywhere, so it's kind of tempting, but I also don't like using it because I'm weird that way. I really don't love how that's just one row break there. And it's all rows except for that, so that's bad. This one is seemingly better. Let's hope it... Not quite. Again, 40 million. It's great whenever I want to show something. So, there's some plate combos you can go with, right? Not everyone, a lot of people have the Gacy plate, which adds 50%. Let's just take a look at that real quick. That's some of the plate options here. So a lot of people, I should never say everyone, a lot of people got multiples of this Gacy plate. It was available relatively cheap on the prize wells. That's going to give you 50% extra damage. That's going to be the difference between, more than the difference between the 60 and the 100%. And you can see the 60 was doing between like 40 and 42, and the 100 was doing up in the low 50s. So I would have to think, and that was a 40% difference. Make sure, yeah, I'm not missing anything. So I kind of have to feel like that plate should, on the previous build, have him hitting just like 58 million on 100% strap, approximately, give or take, maybe even more, maybe closer to 60. So I feel like that's a really solid single plate option that a lot of people have. And I'm kind of inclined to put that on the 100% just so I can show you guys what it would look like with that. So that's an option. OG drip is an option. JD drip is an option. This would give you one set of 7 multiply gems, so not as good as the OG drip giving you 2 sets. Right here, you get 14 multiply gems of strength 7. That would hit really, really hard, to be honest. And that's kind of what I want to put on my Macho because I don't like tricksters. Maybe I'll just eat the strap parts. I barely move them around. And we'll start with the other one, and then if... Ultimate wise, there's really good options. You got the Yeet plate, another 500%. I mean, like, with the Yeet plate, that's going to hit really hard. Like, so Yeah, I would probably just go Pig Boy and Yeet Plate if I went Yeet Plate. And then there's also the Rabbit Plate, which isn't in high demand. The reason I don't like the Rabbit Plate is because it chucks gems, and that slows it down. I don't like gem chuckers. So, but you could easily go Rabbit Plate with the Gacy Plate, or just the Gacy Plate, just the Drip Plate, Devil's Drip, or just the Yeet Plate, and I think it'll do enough. I'm kind of really, I'm not planning on using Raquel, so Yeet Plate I don't care about there because my Chelsea's awesome. Um, so yeah. Anyway, and I am gonna commit the 100% strap to him. In men events, there's way more than ladies. Trish, I can set up with the 60. A lot of her damage, the way I run her, comes from the trap gem, so I'm not incredibly worried about it. So we'll just go ahead with the 100, and let's just remove these, and then let's see what the Pig Boy does for us. Because I have plenty of those. All right, let's see what we get here. My CC account doesn't have the moment leveled and stuff, and it would only be silver. So I really wanted to check this out at gold, to be honest. This is a good swipe right there. Not a great board, decent amount of loot box gems, so not ideal, but not terrible. What's going on? Why was I hitting so hard and now I'm not? It's confusing. Did I accidentally take a trainer off? Hmm. Yeah, whatever. It might just be the random in the where the gems are landing. I haven't played it a ton, so... Well, I'm definitely feeling like this isn't gonna just cut it for the way I want to run him. With just this plate. Whoops. Awkward. We could edit that out. Awesome Mherex gameplay. I honestly thought I was going to hit more there. I wasn't really paying attention. Apparently I do need to pay attention a little bit. Should have taken the swipe down there with those 2 row breaks. That would have been a little bit better. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. Alright, whatever. I can screw anything up. Ba-da-bum-bum. I'm honestly thinking the OG drip plate is probably the way I'm going to end up going. And that leaves the yeet plate for other stuff. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's do this again. I should go back to Sammy for when I do stupid stuff too. Because these 2 turns don't pay as much for my stupid mistakes, and then you guys pay because you have to watch it. The thing is, you can watch when they first go out, and you can start thinking about your move. So these are columns. We're taking the 5 match, though. There's no way we're not. So I'm kind of done thinking at this point. Actually, we probably row break it. Nah, we won't. Now, I like the purple and black and stuff. That's good. Yeah. Pig Boy doesn't seem to be doing a lot for us, to be honest. I feel like it's not doing a heck of a lot. That's disappointing. I wonder why the strap change made such a big difference, but the Pig Boy mask isn't. I just could be having bad luck. Run one more. I feel like I should be hitting 57, 58. Unless I just had really, really good hits, but I played it like probably like 10 or 15 times and was getting right around 50 million. These seem similar. Yeah, there we go, 57 million. That's more like what I expected. So it must just been like all of the loot gems or where they're going. Interesting. But there is variance for sure. So you could use that in the rabbit plate, but keep in mind those aren't super buffed. Yeet plate itself, 500% would be crazy. I mean, because you're seeing what potentially 40-50% does, so 500% yeet plate by itself, we don't even need to do that. That's really going to be overkill. So I'm going to go ahead and put the drip on and see if we can just run in with the drip, which I'm pretty sure we can. Brett just had it during his double MP to make life even easier, but that's just sat since. I think I haven't used Brett forever. Zombie Brett. The Devil's Drip would be okay. Obviously, half as good as this one, but it's essentially Devil's Drip would be 49 extra gems, and this is whatever 49 and 49 is, 98 extra gems, assuming they all get broken. So I think this is going to be probably the combo I go with. But you could certainly use the rabbit or the yeet. Love seeing it on loot box gems. The purples are nice though. What do those add up to? 3.2? 2.5? Okay. Well, that's not nothing. We're gonna dig this. Yeah. 80 million. Okay, that works. That's definitely the ticket. Cause yeah, I just really don't like my tricksters much. 2-click woods when it's green, I would use. LA Bite is fine. I just don't enjoy playing him. He's a little on the slow side with the animations with the way I want. Bubba I mostly just want to use against techs. So I think this is it for me. I really do. Yeah, 86 million. Yeah. So that's going to be my Macho. But that let you guys kind of see a little bit of the process on which plate I want to use and stuff and the whys. But if you want to hit harder, obviously you would use the yeet plate. That's the real, and I'm sure plenty of people will show him with the yeet plate, but a lot of people don't have one. I have one. And then, you know, not as rare, you can put the pig boy mask on, and then I don't know how rare the rabbit plate was. I think still pretty rare because it wasn't great in general, and I think this was just an only option that I didn't have on one prize wall, is why I have it. So yeah, that's Macho. I think the rework is great. Potentially, I think Big Kev is interesting. Bischoff's interesting with this rework, for sure. But Macho, I like the speed and quickness, and as long as I'm not stupid, it's pretty hard to mess up too. So, and at the Trickster, yeah, I really like it. So I don't know if you noticed all the shards I had when I clicked on it. He was shard free to take up. I have still have thousands of shards after using them all. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. 3 purple. This is nice. Yeah, there we go. 81 mil. That's smooth. That's really smooth. I haven't played it a ton, so I'm not super comfortable with it, but getting more comfortable as I play. So yeah, do I think, I mean, and then you could also put the yeet plate on there and have Mercy. I don't even know how hard that would hit. I'll maybe make a yeet plate video with him when, I don't know when, maybe. Not on my account though. So let's go to does this, I think this rework makes him top tier. Maybe he's not the best trickster for a lot of people. For the way I like to play for Feud, I think he's fantastic. Row and cross break boss, I feel like he would be really, really strong, obviously. Low charge to get loaded. So that's great. He's got the buff, not a big buff, but it's a buff. Other people like other things. Some people like solo. He's kind of clicky. LA is a little slow and clicky for me. Bubba Triple Yellow is really good. Also, he's really good with the original Bubba build with the Sheriff's Badge, but you're chucking gems and stuff. I try to stay away from that. Woods is really, really good if you're willing to take some Cascade risk. He's super duper good. Let's be honest. He's incredible. Triple Purple. And he's really, really good double purple when there's a green boost, to whatever you call it. So for me, I think honestly, I would use Macho all the time, and then Woods when there's green, and that would be my male tricksters. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the video. It's kind of interesting. I think it's great we rework. Honestly, so far this month, the midweeks and the reworks have made the month. The MLC has been for me, and the weekend events have been very meh, while the midweeks, week-longs, and reworks have been very exciting. Having a Macho Man that's really good, a Hogan that's really good, getting some shot at some really good stuff on those midweek prize walls and week-long prize walls has been awesome, while the MLC has felt really lackluster to me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I love him, and it's nice to have a trickster that I really like. So interestingly enough, I have a trickster at the top of my talent for the first time in I don't know how long, because I leveled all 3 moves, and he's right there with those. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, good luck out there. Yeah. Wait, let me do this right. Oh, yeah. Macho's back, baby.